Alright. Go Hell Gang. Let me change this to magic. Jesse, thank you for the 9 months. Welcome back. Good luck trying to win it. Thank you, thank you. He-Note said thanks for 2 months. Welcome back. Have fun streaming. I will. Jesse, thank you for the gifted Memby as always. I appreciate it. Go Hell Gang. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, my back. Are you ready, Magic fans? Are you ready for pain? Let's go. We're gonna try to win this fuck-ass booster box today. This is legitimately, like, one of the hardest. This is one of the hardest things that they do. Honestly, it's kind of just, like, probably insanely profitable for them because it's, like, so hard to actually win. What are the chances? Really low. We can only... As soon as we lose 2 matches, we're out. And to get the max win, you have to win 7 games. If you want to break even, you have to win 5 games out of 7. Well, not even break even. Like, you're up if you get 5 wins. 4 wins is almost breaking even. So the goal is, like, 4 to 5 wins to make your money back, essentially. But 7 wins is the ultimate goal because you want to win the actual prize, which is you get a collector box. And the collector box, these usually go for a lot more money because these are like special editions of the cards. So there's like cool art styles and stuff in the box that you can't get in the regular booster packs. So they're pretty valuable. Oh yeah, also may include a serialized card. Like, the collector boosters are really, really expensive and fancy. I'm not even going to look up how much they are worth because I'm just going to psych myself out. You're going to pull the Dragon's Trust? I hope so. So we're playing... So this format, it's hard for a number of reasons, right? So like I mentioned, it's sealed. I mean, it's you can only lose twice. Normally you can lose up to like 3 times, but losing only twice is like way worse. Because we're playing sealed. So sealed is we open 6 packs. And you have to build your deck off of just literally just those 6 packs. So it's like super RNG heavy. If you guys don't know what that means, it basically means that like there's a lot of randomness in this format. It's basically just comes down to like dumb luck, kind of. If you get good cards or not, and if you get cards that are cohesive and enough to build like a deck out of, because that's kind of the struggle. It's like sealed is really hard because it's supposed to be a test of your deck building skills, which it is. But even a really good deck builder will struggle if you just happen to just get really unlucky and you don't open good cards. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your power level of your deck could just be significantly worse than your opponents just because they got lucky and got good stuff and you got unlucky and got bad stuff. So it's like a very RNG based format. Kind of exacerbated by this set in particular. So I almost hit Mythic last night. I literally was 1 win away from hitting Mythic rank, which is the highest rank in the game. I needed 1 more win. And then I just went on like a generational losing streak. And then I gave up because it just was, there wasn't enough time. But I was so close to hitting Mythic last night. It was so frustrating. But like in this set in particular, normally sets usually have some sort of like theme that you want to try to more or less follow when you're building your deck. So like Strixhaven is like the theme of this set is it's supposed to be all about like the different like colleges, the different school factions. So there's like Silverquill and Prismari and Witherbloom, and you're supposed to they all have these mechanics built around these specific color pairings. So the idea is that you're supposed to be good at identifying like what strategy your pool of cards is best suited to, and building around the mechanics of that specific color pairing faction. But then this set also has, so like in theory you're supposed to be good at that, but then this set also has a mechanic called Converge that rewards you for playing basically all of the colors and just abandoning the idea of like building a 2-color cohesive strategy. So it kind of throws it out the window completely. So in this format, you have a lot of people playing like 3, 4, 5 colors and getting rewarded. Normally you get punished, but in this set, you kind of get rewarded. So you kind of just like literally just pick all the good cards. It doesn't matter what colors they're in. You just put them all in the same deck and smush it together. And then as long as you happen to have like the more powerful cards than your opponents, like you have a kind of an advantage. So it's the RNG of this format of sealed is like really exacerbated in this set in particular, I feel. So I imagine we're gonna come up against some decks that are just running 3, 4, 5 colors and just have like insane bombs, which are just like really powerful rare cards. So like the trade-off of sealed is that you have more chances at getting the higher rarity cards, which are rares and mythics, because you're getting 6 packs. So that's 6 chances at, you know, a rare or a mythic rare. So in theory, like you could get really lucky and basically open 6 rares that all fit into like one strategy, and you will just have a significantly better chance than like someone who doesn't. So it's just, we have to pray to the RNG magic gods that we get a good pool of cards. And well, basically we're hoping that we get better cards than our opponents, and we're hoping that, you know, we have good amount of playables that we can kind of come up with a strategy and build our deck around it, and it does better. The other thing that I've learned in I've done so many drafts in this set now. This is the most Magic I've played in a while, because I've just been getting my ass kicked, so I just kept grinding to try to like hit Mythic. I think I've run like, I don't want to think about how many drafts I've run because it's a lot of money. But oh, what was I gonna say? I just totally forgot. But anyway, this will either be a generational victory run, or we're just gonna go like 0 and 2 and just get eliminated immediately. There's probably gonna be no in between. Did you go to the pre-release? Not for this one. I didn't even actually realize there was a pre-release happening. They release sets so freaking often now. I swear to God, I was just at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one like last week. It's what it feels like. Like I went to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pre-release without even realizing it was a pre-release. I was like, there's a new set? Like, what? I thought I was just coming to Friday Night Magic Draft. It was like, nope, it's pre-release night. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm here to play in this set that I don't know any cards from. So yeah, and then Strixhaven came out, and I booted up MTG Arena one day, and it was like, Strixhaven is here! And I'm like, what? Because they release them like every like 2 or 3 months now, or something. Like, the release schedule is psychotic. Like, it's so frequent. I can't keep up. It's crazy. But anyway, that's the plan for the stream. This will either be a long stream, and we go the distance, and we get a max win, or it will be a very, very short stream, and then I might switch over to Apex and just rage queue Apex. We'll see. Go as in person? Yeah. Like, pre-release events are at your local game stores, and they're really fun. I love pre-releases. They're super fun. Definitely always a good time. But yeah, I didn't even realize that there was a pre-release happening for this set. So I missed the physical pre-release, like the in-store pre-release, I think. But I did play online. But anyway, oh, I remember the thing I was going to say. The other thing I've learned about this set in particular is winning, again, is very based around who got the better cards. Like, the power level of the cards in the set is, like, through the roof. It's astronomical. There are so many powerful just win conditions, and you can pretty much make anything work. So it's just purely kind of a matter of luck if you opened a really good card. Because you can kind of just... Normally, it's like, oh, I opened a good card, but it's not in the colors I'm playing with the rest of my strategy. It's like, no, you can just shove it in there. And then it just... The power level alone of something that isn't even like... doesn't even like synchronize with the rest of your deck can still just carry the game. So that's the one thing I've learned from all these drafts. And then the other thing is it's a very tempo based format. So if you literally have to do like draw really well, like you have to get really lucky on your draws from your library. Because if you miss a turn where you just don't do something effective, like if you lose tempo at any point in this format, you probably lose. It's kind of crazy. It's like literally like if you miss, like if you're like, man, I need to draw a creature this turn, or I need to draw a removal spell, and you just draw like something that's not that, it's like your game is over. You know what I mean? And if your opponent then draws and then does something relevant on their turn, you lose. Like if you fall behind on tempo is what we call it. You're kind of fucked. Like it's very hard to catch back up in this format because tempo is kind of really key, and advantage really like snowballs really fast in this set. So there's a lot of RNG in this set. So honestly, trying to do this is kind of a troll of my own wallet, but that's why we're just doing it this one time. It's like a $50 entry fee. We're just one and doneing. If we go 0-2 or we get, 2 wins or whatever, I'm not going to run it back. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We're just praying we get lucky. So send me your energy. I need a max win. But 4 wins would be fine. I wouldn't be sad with 4 wins because that's basically our money back. 5 wins would be fantastic because then we're up like 2,100 gems. So that'd be really great. All right, let's do this thing. Log in. So here's our 6 packs. And please be good stuff. Please be good stuff. Please be good stuff. Please be good. Okay, we got a good dragon. This is actually a really good card if we have double Comforting Counsel. Okay, I'm hoping that I can build a green-black life gain deck then. Applied Geometry is strong. Moment of Reckoning is really strong. This card sucks. This card is good, but 2 7-drops in a white-black deck is kind of awkward. This card's good. This card's good. Okay. So we have good green, and we also have good white-black. Did you not get school-specific? Yeah, no, the school-specific packs are strictly for the pre-release sealed events. So, yeah, so the pre-release packs, you get to choose a specific school. So let's say I chose Silver Quill, which is the white-black school. They would give you 4 random, just regular booster packs that are totally random, and 2 specifically black-white packs. That's how the pre-release works, to make it easier to build around a certain strategy, because basically, like, you're guaranteed to get a bunch of playables in the colors that you want to play. But this is just pure 6 luck of the draw kind of shit, But, okay, so I mean, good news. We have 5 green cards that are playable. So these fit more into green-black than green-blue, but we could still maybe make it work. Like these 3 are very good green-blue strategy cards, I would say. But also these 4 are good green-black strategy cards. We also have really good white-black. These 2 are really powerful, but they're also very expensive and slow. Well, this one's not really slow. This is a big tempo swing, usually. This one is slow, but will take over the game. And this is also just a good dragon, so... Alright, well, we'll have to see what the rest of our pool of cards looks like. But based off of the rares we opened... Okay, so here's, like, the problem, right? So we opened really good white-black. Really good white-black cards, right? I have 1, 2, 3 of the same mediocre white card here. This card is usually unplayable. This card's playable, this card's playable, and then, of course, this is our rare. So we literally got, like, 1, 2, 3 white cards that we could play. Tomago Shiny, thanks for the 1 month. Welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. And then what do we get in black? I mean, this is playable. It's not great. This is good. This is fine. This is... Well, these 2 are specific not to the white-black deck. These are specific to the green-black deck. Oh my god, we just got nothing, too. I mean, all of these thankfully are playable in the green-black deck. But, eh. Okay. Our red cards are actually decent, but we didn't get any, like, good red rares. Okay. Okay, double Studious First Year is great to see in green. Mindful Biomancer is pretty decent. Emil is pretty decent, but... Oh, double Additive Evolution. Okay. These are better in the blue-green strat. This guy's good in the green-black. He's fine. Bad white-black. So, we got these insane white-black cards, and then my pool of white... Like, so, like, if I tried to build white-black right now, it would basically just be... Like, this... I don't even know if I can play this, because it doesn't really fit. My white-black deck would basically be this, and that's 28 cards. That's not enough cards. I need 12 more playables. Sweetheart Maid, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. And, yep, I didn't even get good colorless cards for white-black. So white-black is, like, stretch. Okay, so white-black, not an option. Straight white-black, at least. Okay, we did get a good... Okay, these are all good for the black-green strategy. What did I get for blue-green? Applied Geometry is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, my blue-green is pretty good. These cards are okay. This card's good. So, we do have... And we also have blue-green land. We do have the ability to probably play a blue-green black deck or something, or blue-green base. What's my red-white? These are both pretty good. My blue-red is eh. And this is okay. This is okay. It's mediocre at best. Okay, let's look at the green. I think we're definitely going to be green. Double Additive Evolution is pretty poggers. Mindful. Honestly, I'm going to play this card because I've noticed that you just lose to some of the artifacts in this game. You need artifact removal. What does my red look like again? It's pretty mid. And by pretty mid, I mean really mid. Okay, this is playable, 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 playable. Not exciting, but playable. Okay, if we went straight green-black... Is this playable? So the idea with the green-black deck is you want a lot of life gain triggers, but I'm not really seeing. So this can gain life, this can gain life, this can gain life. This loses life, so that's the opposite. This gains life. Probably maybe playing that, maybe not. This gains life. Ugh. We're missing... missing the life gain effects. Hey. What's my blue look like? I didn't look at my blue. Playable, 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 playable. Ah, man. It sucks because... So this is like kind of what I'm talking about. So this card is actually crazy. And we got 2 of them. This card specifically is really good in the black-green deck where you gain life, because every time you gain life, it procs this thing, and then this thing can just kind of win the game. But the thing is, you need a lot of ways to gain life repeatedly, and I have 1 card that gains life, assuming the token even gets to attack, but it probably dies right away. So maybe you get 1 trigger from this. This triggers when it enters, and this triggers every time it attacks. So this is the only thing that can kind of repeatedly trigger it, but... And then I don't really have, literally, I mean, I have 1 trigger off of this, and you need to get 5 triggers. You need to trigger this thing 5 times, and I just don't even, like, really have any way. Oh, and then I do have this. So, it's significantly less than what you would want, unfortunately. Which means... Oh, and I could play this, which can trigger life gain sometimes. But yeah, the life gain kind of... And like this card gets significantly worse when you can't gain life consistently, and so does this one. I mean, this one's still fine, but it's way better when you can gain life. And same thing for this guy. All right. So green black is borderline playable, but very difficult to make work. So now I need to look at blue green, because I do think we have like some decent blue green going on here. It's like this is playable, this is playable, this is playable, this is playable. Yeah, my blue seems pretty okay. This is playable, these are playable, playable. Like, all my blue cards are playable. Double Essence Scatter is pretty good too. Because like this is a win condition. Additive evolution, and then you copy it with applied geometry, and then I even have another one. Like in theory, there's a world in which I could have 3 of these on the battlefield, which would be crazy. But it still feels kind of underwhelming. And then like Comforting Counsel doesn't really make sense in this deck. So 16 creatures, but 2 of them are just not even threats. Like this is a good card. This is good. All right. So I can make a pretty mediocre blue-green deck or a mediocre black-green deck. So I think now we have to start looking at what if we just cram a bunch of the best cards into one deck and just hope it does stuff. So we would play this. We'd play one of these probably. Maybe one of these. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Might even look at playing like this. Or just cramming shit in there. Definitely gonna play like that. We would probably play this. Maybe that. Definitely this. Definitely this. This. Oh, maybe not that guy. 2 of these. 1 of these. Probably 1 of these. Actually, maybe 2 of those. Actually, this. Maybe Comforting Counsel. Definitely Double Bear. Definitely Archaic Agony. Maybe a Pigment Wrangler. Probably Big Score, actually. Maybe Tablets. Definitely 2 C's. Goblin. Burst Lightning. All playable. This is playable. This is playable. 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 And that's about it. Maybe this guy. Yeah, 5 colors. So this is me just pulling down all the cards that like I think are like everything that I left up here is like either doesn't really fit with a certain strategy or is generally low power level. Yeah, this is like kind of what I was talking about before stream started. Like, got really, really good white-black cards, and then just nothing to really support them. I feel like I would be trolling if I'm... Kind of sucks because, like, 2 of these is pretty good. And 2 of these is pretty good. But the... Trying to play red in this deck, and this is pretty good. Yeah, red, blue, white doesn't make any sense. We don't have enough to support it. Yeah, green, black, white is what I'm thinking of. Or green, black, blue, probably, just looking at our spread. Like, red is only tempting to me specifically for double Wilt in the Heat, double Seize the Spoils, and 1 Colossus. But the rest of the red... Oh, and I guess Burst Lightning is good, too. But the rest of the red is, like, very mid. So, probably can't play red. I mean, it's okay. I just... We do have 2 dual lands. We have a blue-green and a green-black to support that color pairing if I wanted. Okay, so what would green-blue-black look like? Very light on removal too, which is a problem. Being light on removal in sealed sucks because, again, in sealed, the likelihood that someone's opened up a bunch of really powerful, like, rare creatures that you need to be able to kill is very high. So if you actually don't have removal to answer their biggest threat or their win condition, you kind of just lose, which is not ideal. Really want to, man, dude, this is so disappointing too, because like this card is insane in the right build. Oh, I forgot I need to add these too, but like I just don't have enough life gain cards to support it, which really sucks because it's crazy good. It's like stupid good, and I have 2 of them, which is even more insane. It's conflicting because the blue-green-black deck seems pretty decent, but I am so tempted to try to build around the green-white-black deck because of the life gain for Comforting Council. Because I don't really have like an explicit win condition in blue-green right now. There's just like good cards, but they aren't necessarily like these win the game over time. You know what I mean? Whereas, okay, let's try to build the white black green deck, because whereas in the white black green deck I absolutely do have some win conditions. Like this is a win condition. I'd play this just for the life gain trigger, and like I'd play this and I'd play this. Those are all win conditions. Like this card, it can be a blowout. This card can also be a blowout. So I think like just the raw power level of like these 3 white cards makes trying to play white worth it, but it does frick up my mana base pretty badly. I do have double Studies first year, thank goodness, and I do have the Potioner's Trove, so at least that helps fix the mana. It is a bummer that I don't have that much life gain triggering for the Comforting Council, because Comforting Council could be a crazy win condition, but it's not going to be super reliable, I'm afraid. Yeah, I like the look of this one. I think the blue, it's tough. Because we're basically, if we play this, we're playing white for these top end cards. Blue just has really good value generation throughout the curve, which means like through like this early game. Whereas the white cards are just kind of for the late game. Which there isn't necessarily anything wrong with, because then that gets just treated as a splash color, but it's kind of awkward having your splash color be double, and I don't have the lands to fix for it either. Like, green, blue, black would probably be way more consistent, is what I think I'm trying to say. But the overall raw power level would be lower. So it's like, are we trying to trade raw power for consistency when this format in particular is kind of just about raw power? Alright, I probably get to play 1 of these, even though I want to play 2, because I just don't think I have enough ways to trigger it. So 2 might be trolling, even though it would be great if I could do it consistently. Poisoner's Apprentice is also kind of mediocre here, but Emil will be good, because Emil will usually proc for 2 to 3. Potioner's Trove. How many instants of sorceries do I have? 9, so we can get some triggers out of that for life gain as well. I have to make 4 cuts. I gotta take 4 cards out of this iteration. Alright, let's play 1 Emil. I want to play Acolyte for the disenchant effect and the life gain, but I think just cutting how many white cards I have is better so that I can just leave the white as a top end splash, like here and here at 4 and 7. And then I think Potioner's Trove has to stay in for the mana. Pull from the grave is good. Poisonous Apprentice could cut it. I only have 1, 2, 3 ways to trigger it. Only really 2 easy ways to trigger it. It is a nice 2 for 1 since it kills a creature when it enters if you gain life, but there's like no guarantee that that happens. So like sometimes it'll just be a 2/2 for 3, which is very mid. Yeah, I don't think I have enough life gain to justify it, sadly. This is lacking creatures though. We're going down to 11 creatures, which is not ideal. And these 2 are barely qualify as creatures, so that's really like 9 threats, which is not good. These are kind of creatures, and Emil is kind of like creature generation as well. Let's take out all the non-creature stuff really fast. So like, what does my curve look like creature wise? This is basically a creature. Oh, this isn't a creature. Not great. My threats don't look that dense. Like, these are not scary. This isn't scary. These are okay. These are fine. Yeah, not very many threats, considering like the power level of these, because you want to be basically putting your threats that got killed off back into play. But if I'm only like reanimating like something really mediocre, it's actually like not that good. So that's tough. So I think, man, I think blue is the play in that case. I think blue becomes a lot more appealing again. And it would become even better if I could play like the blue-green goes really well with these, but we're really into 4-color territory then. We are deep in 4-color territory. And the problem with 4-color territory is consistency. You're just going to have draws where you don't have the right colors, and then you just lose because you can't do anything. I think if we go in that, I think we just end up committing to full 5 colors, because at least red will give us some treasures, which gives us access to color splashing a little more easy. It looks complicated. It's very complicated. It's complicated. It's complicado. Spanish for complicated, probably. Alright, so if we're going into red card territory, then I suppose we're looking at playing these as well, and probably not that guy, but maybe this, maybe Prismari Charm. Yeah, I have a tiny bit of mana fixing, very tiny amount. I'm gonna play that then. Also, the thing is, like, you see how there's like a 40 cards. We want to only have 40 cards, so we have 68 cards out of 40 here, 17 of which are going to be lands. So that means that there's 23 actual playable spells that we have to cut down to, which is, this is way more than 23. So I have to like narrow this all down to just strictly 23. It's difficult. So I'd probably not play that, because Mari Charm's kind of Teacher's Pet. probably gets cut in this case. Emil's pretty good here. Vastland Scavenger's just good in a nutshell. Cheerful Osteomancer is good, but probably don't need it. Oh, my cat just laid down on my mouse. That's why I clicked that. Hi, buddy. Old Growth Educator is just going to be a 4/4 with Vigilance and Reach most of the time, but maybe that's fine. These are good. Rissa will probably be good. This card is good sometimes, so maybe it gets cut. Probably don't need Tenured Concoctor in this. Feed the Swarm, good. Comforting Council probably gets cut, unfortunately, even though it's like so good. I wish I could play that card. Wish I could play around that card. Don't need Cost of Brilliance in this. Pull from the Grave is always good. Grapple of Death, always good. Mind Roots, good, but maybe not playable. Or not worth playing here. That guy's good. Potioner's Trove is a must. This is also a must. And these two are also like win conditions. Visionary's Dance, good, but maybe not necessary. Transcendent Archaic, good, but maybe not necessary. Can probably cut this guy. I don't know. It is a big card. This card is nice since you can cycle it early for drawing cards, or it's just a late game win condition. Probably worth keeping in. I really like Mind Roots, but might cut it. I still need to cut 21 cards. Oh my days. Alright, so what would we be cutting? I think just get rid of Prismari Charm. Because it's like too situationally okay. Mind Roots for the Mind Goblins. Yep. I don't really need Rebel Rouser if I play Tablet. It is kind of its own win condition. Like charging Strife Knight. I think I just want the Looter. Keep the Strife Knight horsey thingy. Big Score is just a slightly better Seize the Spoils, but it costs one more, but it gives you one more treasure. I think this card is just good, but slow, so we can probably cut that one. Colossus is good. I can cut the Ascendant or whatever that thing is called. I guess we can cut Pull from the Grave if we're going to play this and this, because they do the same effect, they're just way more expensive, so I can't cast them as early, but I guess we cut Visionary's Dance, even though it is good, but I just need to cut things. I already have 2 7-drops, so I don't need a third. Otherwise, I'm going to get stuck with really expensive cards that I can't cast. And I already have like these. I've got like, these are 4 good but expensive cards. This ideally is a 3-drop, but it might be a 2. I could cut the Aviator. But I like it, but it's maybe not really what we're doing. Yeah, okay, that can probably go. Still have to cut 14 cards. Jeez. Jeez Louise. This sucks. Because it's like, the obvious cut to me is red. But the only reason why red is good is because it produces these things called treasure tokens, and treasure tokens can be used for any color of mana, so you can use them to help cast these spells that are kind of off color. So like the red really would help fix our smoothness of our mana base, because like we have a goblin that makes them, we have C's, we have big score. However, comma. Okay, how many playables if I cut all the red? It's kind of a bummer cutting Colossus as well. It's like pretty decent as a win condition. Alright, this gets us down to 45 cards, which is much more playable. But I need to add more black cards back in, which then bumps that count up. We're also very light on removal, which I mentioned before. I have like 2 direct kill spells, and then this one is kind of one, but costs 7, so you're not casting it until way late in the game, and we don't even know if we can support playing this card yet. So like, if I cut the white cards, it becomes much easier to build this deck, but my fear is that the trade-off is that we're just simply going to get run over by decks that have a much higher power level. Because like, playing these white cards, like, really spikes our deck's power level, but makes our deck less consistent. But I'm very afraid that we just get run over because someone will have just a much higher overall power level than us with their cards. Because like this basically can win the game and this can win the game. So it'd be really nice to put 2 kind of win conditions into our deck. Even though they're really hard to cast. But I do have double Studious First Year to fix for mana, Potioner's Trove to fix for mana, and Proctor's Gaze. So we do have mana fixing. Means we can go find the colors that we need a little more easily. I do have a black, green, and blue, green to also support the splash. Hey, no fighting, kibbies. No fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting. I guess we just abandoned the life gain plan, which sucks because it's like my favorite strategy in this set. I love the life gain plan, the black-white or black-green life gain deck. But I think we just say we can't do it. And then if we try to jam the 3 white cards in here, what does it look like? Need to make 7 cuts. Probably cut Procrastinate, even though it is kind of a removal spell. I want to play Cost of Brilliance because card advantage is very much a thing in this set. The card draw is always very good, but might just cut it, and that would help keep our black mana spells costs down. Because now I'm going like, well, what, if I'm cutting this much black, do I just play red instead? I just go red, blue, green instead. But I need like Feed the Swarm and Grapple with Death, because these are the only 2 good removal spells I have, and they're both black. Looter, 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. Frick my Chungus life. It's too many cards. too many cards. I would have to be cutting... I could cut like a Rissa. I could cut like... I guess I would cut the Aviator. But kind of hard. Like trying to add the red just really pushes us into having too many playables, unfortunately. My steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery type beat. You know what I mean? Oh, God, it feels so terrible having two of these and then just not building a deck around them. It's such a good card, man. Fuck. It's so good. Feels bad. I guess there's an argument for just not playing this card, even though I think it's pretty good, but it's just not going to be... It's just going to be a 4/4 with Vigilance and Reach for 4, which is very good value. It's a very good rate, but... I don't know. I suppose it is on the chopping block. In this case, where we're just overloaded with playables. Hi, Gibby. And then again, like, kind of our threat package is kind of not great. Like, we don't really have good creatures that are going to be, like, really getting the job done anytime soon. Kind of the problem. Because we don't want to just dawdle around and do nothing, because the longer these games go in this set in particular, like all the good cards come out at like 5 mana and up. So we want to make sure that we're actually applying pressure and trying to close the game out is the other thing that we have to keep in mind. So we don't want to just like play good cards, but like not really have like a way to win the game. You know what I mean? So I guess in that case, like, there's an argument for bringing in Wilt in the Heat, and then bringing in... I'd probably need to bring in, like, Tablet of Discovery, or Seize the Spoils. Yeah, you don't want them to build strength, because basically all these decks, like, I think the decks that are the strongest in this set are the ones that have really good late game. And you can try to go under them and just be faster, but it's kind of hard. Because once a lot of the decks in this set, once they reach cards that cost 5 and above, once you have the ability to cast 5 and up, that's where if you're not doing anything really relevant at that stage and your opponent is doing something really relevant, then you're going to fall behind really fast, and then it's very hard to catch up. It's very hard to catch up. And once again, we're back into 5-color territory. Because, like, I kind of want to play this because this is good. And if I'm going to play this, then I might as well play these because this is more removal. And if I'm going to try to play these, I should play these because these help fix our mana, which we're going to struggle with otherwise. So it's just kind of, it's kind of rough. But we're at 9 cards over is the problem. So I need to have less cards if this is the route that we're trying to go. And I'm at the point where it's like, this is one of the challenges when it comes to deck building, because it's like, I don't know. Everything kind of is very purposeful, and cutting any of them feels pretty bad. Like, I think the Aviator would go, I guess we could cut Seize the Spoils, but we're still 6 cards over. There's an argument for cutting Glorious Decay, but then we just lose if they have a good artifact, which there are some game-winning artifacts in this set, so I think we just have to play it just to hedge our bets. Wait, is this a best of 3? Single game matches. No, it's best of 1 as well. Jeez. So you don't even get to play best of 3. You just gotta hope that you draw correctly the first game and win. So yeah, I think we have to leave Glorious Decay in. Yeah, deck calling is the worst when you've got good stuff. It makes it hard. I think we are kind of getting there, though. I think it's definitely going to be base green, blue, with a little bit of black for removal. And then black and white for sort of our big top-end win condition. That hopefully just is that kind of big blow at the end that wins us the game. But again, I'm just kind of concerned about my threat package not being great. Okay, we're getting close. 3 more cuts. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. But this is the hard part. Okay, I'm tempted to cut Orisa, but card draw is just so strong. Like, card advantage is very much a win condition in this set, so just drawing cards is kind of like how you don't lose, I would say. Being able to draw more cards than your opponent is very strong. I could just cut multiple copies. I mean, Emil is going to be very good because we're running a bunch of colors, so Emil will be a very good threat. I could also take over the game if left unanswered, so I don't think... I could just play 1, but I feel like playing 2 just so we draw that card more often is good. Although, to be fair, like, Emil... Maybe we don't want to, because I don't... I think there will be times where I get choked on, like, 5 mana. So maybe, actually, maybe 1 Emil is good enough, I hope. And then... Orisa is just... sometimes going to be not good enough. I hate cutting creatures, though, because we're really light on threats is our problem. I mean, additive evolution are basically creatures, so those count. Applied geometry will probably basically be a creature when it enters. No, I need to play Hydro Channeler because that's also mana fixing. Alright, maybe I'm just cutting Orisa, which feels bad, but I'm cutting Silver Quill. See, Silver Quill has casualty 1. As you cast a spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do copy the spell and it has any, if it has any targets, you may choose new targets for the copy. What am I trying to copy with him? Copying Moment of Reckoning would be insane. Copying Grapple with Death would be huge. Feed the Swarm can be good, but it also might be impossible because we might be too low life. So we might die. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got 6 decent targets for it. The problem is I don't have a lot of creatures, so I might not be able to proc that very often. My only fear. Okay. Since I'm at this point, is there any reason to not splash just like a red mana? Why is there 1 mountain? Why is the game giving me 1 mountain? I don't think I have a red card in here. Why does it think it needs a mountain? Am I crazy? But yeah, I think because we're at this point, I think I do need to just like play some red white cards. Which would basically just be these 3 primarily. Which then puts us back in the position of having to cut more cards. So I guess I could just run 1 Essence Scatter, but Essence Scatter is so good in this set. Being able to counter a big threat before it even hits the battlefield is pretty good. Pretty good. Man, I might not be casting this card. I might not be casting the bind to life part of it. That's an instant speed? I thought it was a sorcery this whole time. Ew. Because there's actually a lot of cards I don't want to mill accidentally. I have a lot of non-creature things. It's better in a creature deck. This is not a creature deck. Okay, maybe I just only play one Wilt in the Heat and just the Colossus of the Blood Age. Yeah, I think we need to play this because this in combination with this is crazy. Like, my opponent can't let me keep putting Colossus onto the battlefield and just re-triggering it constantly. So I think this is kind of a good enough card that makes splashing the red worth it. But then we're in the territory of like, if I'm going to play that, then I might as well play this too. So fuck. So I still need to cut 3 cards. So this is a maybe, I would say. Put it over there. These are... Alright, let me just pile with things that I think are not cuttable. This is kind of a maybe, even though it's a good card. I think Emil... I think we have to play this. This is a maybe, but yeah, that one's kind of a maybe, I guess. Good. I think the card draw is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, so... If I cut these 3, that's my creature count. 11. Not great. 11 is not a lot of creatures, and these don't really count because they're not good threats. This isn't a good threat either. It's just for card draw. So maybe we don't play that. I mean, these are technically creatures. So realistically, this is 13 creatures, I guess. But yeah, now we're back into the territory of like, okay, well, if I'm gonna be playing red, I'm sure you guys can see why sealed is like such a difficult format. It is a test of brain power. Brain power. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, removal over here. Removal. Okay, this is playable, but I think we can make it better. Now we're just kind of... I think this is more or less taking shape. But I think that if we're going to be adding in the red again, then we might want to play 2 of these. We might even want to play this, and we might want to play... Well, we would play... I mean, that's kind of mediocre, but... Is this really playable? I mean, it's a removal spell. I don't love it, though. Big score sees the spoils. I guess we don't play the I guess we don't play the tablet. And then I might as well play Burst Lightning just for more removal. We're at 45 cards now, so we need to cut 1. Or we need to cut 5, not 1. Let's just start organizing my mana cost again. I have a lot of 4-drops, so I'm not going to play Big Score. I don't think I need... Visionary's Dance is good, but I guess I don't really need it, per se. So what I'm doing now is I'm lining up my cards by cost. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because you want to look at having like Ideally more of a bell curve shape, and this is not a bell curve shape. This is a woo, this is a roller coaster. But it's kind of okay because this we're kind of looking to win with more expensive stuff and just hope that we don't get run over in the early game now. Kind of where I'm shifting the focus, I think. Yeah, I think where we're going to run into trouble now is just not having very good early game presence. So any deck that gets on the board really fast, because I just don't have good removal is the problem. I'm really light on removal, and I'm also really light on early game creatures that can like block. So the early game would definitely be is definitely going to be our weak point with this build. Very possible, like strongly possible, we just get run over and there's nothing we can do. So that would suck. So that's where putting like this back in and this back in makes sense to me. Or even playing Rebel Rouser, because Rebel Rouser is a pretty good blocker. So this is a good blocker. Rebel Rouser is a good blocker. They both occupy 3 mana, though. I was just talking to a regular at work about Magic this morning. Ironic or iconic stream to start watching on. It was foretold. Always possible summon your worst cards, yeah. But I think the thing you'll find whenever you play sealed like this is like your opponents just always have the absolute nuts. You're just like, oh my god, how did you get so lucky? That's how I always feel when I play sealed. It's always like, I think my deck is okay. And then you play against someone and they just have like the most powerful cards ever. And you're just like, how? What? I didn't even know that was a thing. Like that, what? Chuckles, I'm in danger. I'm leaning towards cutting the painter here. Because even though it's a good early game blocker, but then if we're just blocking with it, we don't get to draw cards, and that feels bad. This card's going to be hard to cast, but if we can cast it, it's going to be pretty good at just being a problem that has to be answered. We're almost there, chat. 3 more cuts, and then we rip it. I really want to play my double Essence Scatter. It's just so good. I think I have to. Because we don't have a lot of early game stuff at 2. We can counter something at 2, and if we draw another one late game, we can counter a bigger thing. No. Maybe Terrafractal gets cut. It's my only flyer, though. Well, actually, I have the dragon, but maybe Terrafractal just gets cut. Is there an opponent waiting? No, it's just once we finish deck building, then we just start queuing. Now, if this was like an actual, like if you're playing this at like a store or like at an event, yes, you would actually have a limited time to build. I think you get like an hour or 50 minutes to build. And then you go straight into the usually it's Swiss format, Swiss matchmaking pairings. So you would basically have to complete your deck building within like half an hour to 50 minutes, I think is usually the time limits. Because 50 minutes is the match length as well, and you have 50 minutes to finish your game. I think it's like 50 minutes to deck build for sealed. It's usually like only like 30 for draft. But drafting is easier because you're kind of building your deck as you go, so it doesn't take quite as long. Alright, I think I have to cut the Essence Scatter. I want to play the Rebel Rouser for blocking and mana ramp and looting. But it also just feels terrible. But it might actually just be better than Seize, even though Seize draws cards. But I mean, this loots run. Okay. I guess I cut Seize the spoils. I might regret that. We'll see. One more card needs to go. One more. Uno mas. I'm worried that we just don't have a good way to win the game. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I think if anything, that will end up being our downfall. I think it's between this and the Rebel Rouser. Or second Bear, but I think the Bear is just going to be too good. This one is harder to cast, but it is a better threat because it has Death Touch. And it's got 4 power, so it's kind of a big threat that kind of needs to be dealt with. This one, not really a threat that needs to be dealt with, but it does block really. So this is better for blocking. This will loot a card, and we can kind of use it to mana ramp up to more expensive stuff. This one's harder to cast, but when it's on the battlefield, it's just better and demands an answer. I think I'm cutting that one. I don't know if that's crazy. 114465. And then, so now we go to adding lands. So we need the green black, we need the blue red, we need the green blue. Am I throwing by not playing the Transcendent Archaic? Like jamming that in here. Am I throwing by not playing that? Am I also throwing by not playing the other guy? Am I throwing by not playing Rancorous Archaic? Could be like a 7/7. I just don't know what we cut to play those, though. Maybe we cut the Rebel Rouser to play? Might be trolling if I don't play this guy. I'm cutting either this, or this. I don't think I can cut Burst Lightning. I just need more removal. Essence Scatter is kind of removal. Rebel Rouser does a lot of stuff that I need it to do, but I guess it's not 100% necessary. Maybe the Tester just goes, actually. The Tester doesn't really do much here, other than just... I mean, it's really good. It just kind of gets out of hand fast, but... maybe it's not necessary. I kind of feel like it's necessary, not gonna lie. Procrastinate also might be a good card. Okay, maybe the Rebel Rouser just goes. Wait, how did I end up with... oh, it's because of the lands. Like, how did I end up with 3 too many cards? What happened? It's the lands. I need to cut 3 lands now. Okay, now we gotta figure out our mana base. So we're base green because we have the most green spells. We're kind of base green blue. Is there a way to make this a deck that just annoys your opponent more than anything? There are decks like that in this set. It's usually you see them in draft, but it's basically like the blue-red bases where they just have every single removal spell ever. Are really annoying to play against. Okay, 7 green sources, 7 blue sources. I think there's too many blue sources here. We do want to hit blue early because it is kind of like our early game plus our win con. But I think we can go down to 6 blue here, maybe. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just like cut everything except for the dual lands and then build from there. Okay. We got 2 blue here, 2 green, 1 red, 1 black. Kind of sucks that this is double black. That's going to be the one thing that probably gets stuck in our hand. I bet this is going to be the hardest one to cast for us. But we do need the black for the removal. So black is kind of important. So we actually do need to play a fair amount. I think we need to play at least 4 sources. So that's kind of tough. That kind of sucks. For blue, I think we need 4 blue as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean 6. I think I need like at least 7 green sources. 6, 7, 8 would be ideal. And then white, I need... God, dude, I need a lot of white too. Ugh. Luckily, we don't need the white until later in the game, at least. So that's the one good thing. Oh, but we also need red. Shit. So 3 red is probably not enough. I might have to cut Wilt in the Heat. It feels bad, but because I'm lacking in the removal department. But I think I have to cut it. I think it's just too hard to support. I think just playing like 1 red for the Colossus and the Burst Lightning is going to be good enough, hopefully. It's awkward. It sucks because like our really good cards require double white. I can get white with this. I can make white with this. I can get a white with this. Three might be enough, but it's going to be debatable. 4, 5, 6 blue sources seems good. 5, 6, 7 green. Okay, if I cut this, then we can go down to like 2 red. It's kind of ambitious, but I think it has to happen. Only 4 black sources. I need more black sources. I need like 5. I need like 5 black sources because of the double black and them just also being our removal. They're pretty important. Am I cutting Burst Lightning? Man, I'm just not going to have any removal then, though. That's the problem. Ugh. We just did not open removal spells. Ugh. 7 green, 6 blue, I think is unnegotiable. I think I just cut the Burst Lightning for my mana. Then only running 2 mountains becomes a little more feasible. 5 black sources seems about right. I guess I could get away with only 3. Or I mean 4, I can't count. This is 19 lands, so I can still cut 1 to 2 more lands. man, this is hard. It would have to be a plains, I think, that has to get cut. I think I'm going to play 18 lands, and I need to put one playable card back in then. Which will be not a red card. I think we've established just red is just too much of a stretch. Unfortunately. So I think Pterrafractal is an option. I think Rancorous Archaic is an option. And I think Biomancer is an option. This, I want to play it, but I think the double green is going to screw us. So I think I'm not going to play it. Play Emil number 2. I think we kind of don't want to play Emil number 2, though, even though Emil is very good. Could play Essence Scatter number 2. I don't hate that. Could play Landscape Painter. Okay. Biomancer, probably no. Rancorous Archaic, maybe. Pterrafractal, maybe. Pterrafractal is kind of a win condition too. I can just make a really big guy. The same thing for Rancorous Archaic. This is easy. Rancorous Archaic is easier to cast. Landscape Painter, early creature as a chump blocker if we need, or to trade. And then we can draw 2 cards off of it later. This thing doesn't really do anything except become a big boy, but we already do kind of have... We have 3 big boys. Okay, I don't need another big boy. Would I rather have this guy? Not really. We're not a tempo deck. Would I rather have Orisa for card draw? Probably not, because I don't think it's going to be for 3 most of the time. If you want to play Procrastinate, I might have to play just Procrastinate just to tap something down so I don't have to worry about it for a bunch of turns. I am really lacking in the interaction department, and Procrastinate is kind of a removal spell. So maybe I just play Procrastinate. What happened? I thought I went from needing 1 more playable with 18 lands to now I have 1 too many playables. What happened? Oh, I put in the second Essence Scatter. Okay, yeah. So maybe Essence Scatter? I think just the 1 Essence Scatter, Procrastinate. Okay. Alright, 11 green pips, 7 blue pips, 4, 4, 1. So I have 2 red sources for my Colossus. 2 white sources. Not enough. I need 3 white sources. Frick. 4, 5, 6 blue, 4, 5 black, 7 green. I need to cut a card. It might have to just be the mountain. Might have to just hope I natural Spectacle Summit or have Potioner's Trove in play to cast Colossus. And I just know the Shuffler is going to give me Colossus like every game without red mana. And I'm going to be like, why didn't I just play 1 basic mountain? I know how you operate, Shuffler-san. I know what your plan is for me. You devious, devious dog. I think we just have to run this. We are like praying that we draw this most games. Potioner's Trove is gonna have to just do like insane work for us. All right, gang. Here we go. Here we go. Potioner's Trove. I'm gonna make you my deck box art because you are gonna have to be the star of the show. We'll play the 5-color card sleeve to let our opponent know we're just playing jank. All right, here we go, gang. Lock in. We can only lose twice. If we lose twice, we're out of the event. We're going for max win. I need a max win. 7 wins before 2 losses, baby. Okay. Tap land green, but we do have the bear. This sucks to have in our opening hands. This hand sucks, except for the bear. But I think the bear is too good to mulligan, so I think we have to keep this hand. Bear better not get exploded before I can use the bear as well. That would really throw a wrench in our plans. Nope, it's a green-black deck. He might get exploded right away. Okay. What land do I want to put in the battlefield? I think I want to put the blue. No, I already have blue. I guess we put black. Because we'll probably have to fetch either... Well, I don't have a basic mountain, right? I think I said I don't have a basic mountain. Ah, I wish I had gotten one of these. That's also a really good card. Essence Scatter. That's okay. We're gonna hold Essence Scatter for later. I think I have to just go get a black mana or a white mana. Or no, a white mana, sorry, because I already have black. And then just get our green into play, question mark. This is such an awkward card to have in our opening hand. No blocks. He's also playing 5-color jank, it looks like. All they did was play a land. All I'm going to do is play a land because I have nothing good in my hand. I'm not going to attack. I might just chump block this turn with it. I think I will. Hello, Sir Ryonyan. No! Wait, I have the answer. This is why we're playing Glorious Decay. Oh, I have the answer. Thank Gorsh. Get the fuck out of here. This is what I was talking about. There are some, like, artifacts in this set where if you just can't answer the artifact, they just win. Thank fuck. Alright, well, we drew a threat. That's good. Alright, lock that down. Now I have a 6/6 that needs to be dealt with. I got rid of one of their win cons. Alright, well, they got rid of my win con. Cool. Didn't even kill it, so I can't even get it back with this. Okay, well. Hopefully they try to jam a good creature here, and we can just Essence Scatter it. If they don't, we can Surveil. That's a good one. Yep, get rid of that. We could still Surveil, I think. Yeah, I got the mana. Alright, Surveil. Look at the top card. See if we want it. Red-blue. It's my only red source. I think I have to keep it, and that kind of sucks because then I'm just not doing anything this turn. But I don't... If I get rid of it and I draw Colossus, I'm going to feel unbelievably dumb. Although, actually, if I Surveil Colossus, I can actually just mill it and then get it back with this. Hey, there we go. I imagine this token dies. I imagine this token is not long for this world, but one can hope. It's the only problem with additive evolution. It kind of requires you to have creatures, and I don't have a lot of creatures, so. That's a problem. I hate my life, bro. You can't write the script any more perfectly than that. Binning the one source and then me saying, well, it's fine, you know, I can just mill this before I draw it and then I just top deck it before I have the Surveil trigger available. Frick my Chungus life, bro. And I can't even cast either of these either because I'm just lacking mana. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to cast Procrastinate for max value for 6. Alright, this goes away for 6. Well, just can't attack for 6 turns. It is going to make his spells cheaper still, which is a problem, but he's already got maximum mana over there anyway. He's got 7 mana of all different colors, so he probably doesn't need it anyway. And, yep, there goes my token. Yep. I have no creatures now. Hopefully he doesn't add anything. Okay, well. Ooh. This creature enters with stun counters on it equal to 3 minus X. If X is 2 or less, it enters tapped. I'm pretty sure this means if I cast it like this, then it will enter untapped. I won't have enough to surveil EOT, so this is fine. Okay. Alright, I got a big threat. Hopefully it's a good blocker. Hopefully it doesn't get exploded immediately. That's not good, because they're going to go back and get Zealous Lorecaster back. So, that sucks. Which means that they will go back and get Wander off next turn. So that sucks for me. Ooh. Wait, I can bounce it. Okay, we have a plan. Or they can't cast... They can cast the guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't double spell. They can't cast it and get Wander. I guess they could just get Bullrog Barrage actually and just kill my guy. All right, so we're in a weird pickle here because either so they're gonna go get a removal spell, and then I can In response, cast this and save my guy. And I can also go get the black mana I need to cast this, but there's nothing relevant in my graveyard. This is tough. Also, this only goes up to 8. So I can put this on 8 counters attack. They might just double block. And then I could bounce something to blow them out and just kill one of their creatures and keep my guy alive. But then they go do this. Hopefully they don't get the exile effects. Because if they don't get the exile effect, then I can do this. And get this guy back. Although we'll enter stunned. Oh, no, this also gives it affinity, so they actually can get the exile effect. So I think I do need to be able to save my guy. Although, how relevant will that be? I could also just Slumbering Trudge offer the trade, because they would have to double block with Graphalon and the Osteomancer, and I would kill both of theirs. My guy would die, but here's the other problem, right? If I bounce my guy in response to the removal next turn, I get hit for 10 and I go to 4, and then I think I die. I think I have to offer this trade, and I don't think they actually are going to double block. Yeah, okay, so I get a free hit here. So this is tough. Because now I was really hoping they would block. Because now I might have to just straight up bounce. I might have to let my guy die and then straight up bounce like the giraffe in response or something, which doesn't feel good. Ooh, I'm in a pickle. I really hope they just go get the... I hope they don't realize that they can cast the exile spell for cheap and they go get the Bullrog thing. Because if they get the Bullrog thing, then I'm kind of okay. The Bullrog bro. Oh my god, they did. Okay. So I can kind of actually let this happen, I think. And then I can bounce the giraffe and only take 6 damage this turn and then reanimate with Moment of Reckoning. And I can blow up 3 things with Moment of Reckoning next turn then. So I could go Proctor's Gaze, save my guy, take 13 damage, go to 1. Yeah, that's not possible. I have to let him kill my guy. Frick my Chungus life. Alright. Yep. At least they didn't exile it, so that's good. I have to bounce this guy. I have to go get a swamp. Okay. Ouch. And then now I can get this back. I could get Studious first here, but it's not really... I think killing 3 things is way more relevant. Pioneer is fun. Recently resumed MTG. I haven't played Pioneer yet. It looks cool. Which is going to be more effective? Killing 3 things and getting back the 1 guy? Or do I kill 2 things and get back the bear and thin my library of lands even more? I could also blow up Witherbloom, but Witherbloom is kind of just locked out of the game for the rest of the game, assuming that they can't unstun him. So I'm definitely killing at least 2 things, definitely returning at least 1 permanent. So the question is, am I getting back another permanent, or am I just killing this guy so he just really doesn't have anything at all to hit me with anymore? Is the bear more important? If I get the bear back, he can chump block and I can cast the bear's ability this turn. Okay, I think that's what we're doing. So we're killing this, return, return. Boom. Bear's back. Go get something with the bear. I don't think I need double white anymore. I mean, I have double white, so I think, yeah, I can cast all my white spells. I have double black, so I can cast all my black spells. There's only like 3 of them left. I guess I just want more green or blue. How many blue? Blue, blue, blue. I have 3 green and 3 blue. I guess I just get green. Okay. Oh, I guess I just do this so I can trade with the environmental scientist too, so it's no longer a jump block. Do you have a fucking a braid? Okay, sure, fine. We've got a chance. We've got a chance. We are going to take... The problem is we are now going to get hit for 2. This is still stunned. I think I have to surveil on my upkeep, which is tough. Yeah, this is lethal on board, so I think I have to surveil. The only problem is if I natural the 7-drop where I can return something, does that do anything? It actually doesn't do anything. So I think surveilling is the correct play. So let's tap green, blue, white, black. This should let us cast most of anything. Oh god. Alright, just top deck central. That's good enough. We don't die this turn. Unless they can remove this. If they can remove this, then we lose. Fuck, he drew it. There's no way he just ripped that off the top. Fuck my Chungus life. They just drew a removal spell. Man. I needed to fade literally exactly what that was. That's so sad. That was so sad. We played it so well up until that point. This hand is terrible. I mean, it's technically playable because I can play Hydro Channeler and then have Essence Scatter. But I'm missing black mana for this, and I'm missing another white mana for this. Although this does produce white mana. So, kind of. But I don't really want to have 2 7-drops in my hand. I think this is just... It's tempting because I do have 2 playable cards, but I think I have to mulligan. Okay, this is way more playable, thank God. I think I have to just keep the threats and pray that they don't have an artifact that needs to be removed. If we can fade an artifact that needs to be removed, we'll be okay. Double white, they might be missing their second color. Never mind. Oh, this is cute. Is this like a Final Fantasy character? Please don't explode my thing. Okay, thank God. Okay. They missed a land drop. We're in business, gang. This is probably going to get killed, but we're just going to get on the board. It's going to die. Instantly dead. That's fine. We can Colossus next turn. They're missing land drops. Green? Yeah, double green. Okay. Okay, Colossus online. They have to discard. They missed the land drop again. They didn't discard. No, they're at 7. But they did discard. Additive evolution. Make a dude. Make this guy large. Hit them in the face. Let's go. My opponent got mana screwed. Yay. We take those. An absolute 0 skill win, but we take those in this format. Although, to be fair, I think the mulligan was also... Like, I think mulliganing is a skill, and I think that was the correct call to mulligan there. And the hope that we drew a better 6-lander, and we, in fact, did. This is... interesting. This hand sucks in the sense that most of our deck is blue and green, so we're missing blue, but we do have 2 green cards, and I can cast them. And I'm on the draw, or I mean, I'm on the play, so I think I have to keep this hand. I think if I mulligan, it just doesn't get better for me here. My opponent mulligans, but when you're on the draw, mulligan is kind of free. If we were on the draw, I would consider mulliganing this hand, but since we're playing first, I don't think I can go down to 6 cards. Because the thing is, when you're playing first, you don't draw a card on your first turn. When you're playing second, you do draw a card on your first turn. So when you're on the play, when you're playing first, mulliganing down to 6 cards is kind of rough. Because you basically imagine, like, you start with 6 cards and your opponent might start with 7, and you're gonna play a land, so you're immediately down to 5 cards, and then they're gonna draw a card and go up to 8 cards. So it's like the card advantage difference is kind of insane. So like it's really sucks when you have to mulligan on the. Oh no. Oh no, they're playing a white aggressive deck. This is probably white black. Uh oh, we might get run over. Never didn't have it. I think they mulliganed and top decked that land. Oh no, this is such a good start. And we drew a card that we are so far away from being able to cast. I have 2 dead cards in my hand. I need to start drawing a mana fixer or a different color. If we can get to 5 mana, I can play this. No, my guy is dead. This is rough. Alright, well. We need to draw something very good here. That's not. Shuffler, please. Shuffler-san, please. No. Please don't add another creature. Please just leave. Oh, fuck my life. That's really bad. Okay, double additive evolution is not going to get it done. I mean, double additive evolution is okay, but they're going to tap my guy. They're going to hit me for 7. I'm going to go to 6. Oh, I'm going to go to 5 because of that. Yeah, I think it's just over. I think it's just over. There is nothing we can do. They just happen to have a really good fast deck. It's just over, gang. There's nothing. And we finally drew the blue mana. Alright, well, you win. Yep. It's just lethal, because... Well, fuck my life. That's all I can do. Because I can't block... I can only block here and block here. I get hit in the air for 4, and then... Like, they literally don't even have to do anything. This is just lethal. If they do anything, I'm also just dead, so... But they don't have to do anything to win. They have lethal on board. Yep, that'll do it. Well... Man... Shuffler-san, why? Yep, that's how it goes. Well, we tried. 1 win, no prize payout at all. 6,000 gems down the drain. Oh, freaking 7. Well, they did actually finally add quick draft. At least. Alright, time to rage queue quick draft really fast. Run 1 quick draft. Gabo's pretty good. I'm tempted to take the pest because I like the green-black deck very much. But Gabo's very good. Gabo into burst lightning, pretty good. Living history, could be red-white. I don't like the red-white deck per se. Oh, heated argument. Oh, dude. Oh, man. So many good green-black cards. Oh, and Subtle Mockery is just an easy slam. Easy pickup. Colossus. Spoils. Wilt in the Heat. Red-white might be open. I don't like red-white, but... Yeah, Orisa is just not worth taking here. I would rather be red-blue than red-white, but... Alright. Orisa, okay, red-blue. No, another heated argument, though. Could take heated argument. I'm going to take the Burb just to be a little open. Deduce is good. Ooh, Thunder Drum. Oh, and Subtle Mockery. Oh, frick. Good win con, good removal. I'm just going to take the win con. Vanishing Betrayal. Another Burb. Could take Tidal Mage, but I think we'll see. Oh. Do I want Burb number 2 or do I want Banishing Betrayal? I think I just want Banishing Betrayal. I think we'll see more birds later. Ooh, okay. I think red-blue might be open. Ooh. Yeah. All right, we're going red-blue. I'm taking this so no one else can have it. Fuck you. I wanted to play that color. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we're red, white, and blue. I mean, there's just nothing else good in here. I mean, Tone Blast is solid. I'd have to take the Arc. The Arc of Hunger. Sleight of Hand, great. Rebel Rouser would be good. Visionary's Dance would be good. Gonna take Sleight of Hand here. Bird pick 2. Brush Off, fantastic. Oh, I love this card, but not in our colors. Too hard to get there from where we are at. Deluge Virtuoso. Dude. Love this card. The temptation to just go multicolor good stuff. I want to try and keep this deck a little bit focused, though. I think we've got a pretty good straight up blue-red tempo base, so I think going off color would be okay. The Whale, yoink. Another Painter, yoink. I don't need two or any more of those now. Since we are going to be playing white, I think this one's cheaper, but it does give them a dude, and sometimes you just die to the dude. I think I'm just going to play a Johnny's Response instead. Helping Hand, not really what we're doing. Definitely grab Seize the Spoils, helps cast our white cards. Alright, we're kind of like blue, white, red, tempo-ish, control-ish, I would say. Bird, there's a weird world in which we also play green, but I doubt it, but I'm just going to cut that card anyway. Yeah, we'll take the Owl. Embrace the Paradox is good. This is kind of removal. But I think if we're lucky, we won't be shy of removal in this deck. Although that being said, am I going to play green? I don't think I'm going to play green. I'll take the playable. Don't need that. Oh, this card's really good in the black. Dude, the game is just taunting me. It's like, look at all these black-green cards you'd love to play. Diary is great, but I think I just take the thing that blows things up. Another Brush Off. I don't hate that. Yeah, take another Brush Off. I like counter spells in this format. Okay, Gabo that makes tokens. Get in my deck. Mr. Sinar. Flow State for card draw. Better than Lore Hold Charm. Is it better than Quick Study? And it's cheaper. Yeah. It's not instant speed, but it's cheaper. No, Prismari Charm's pretty good. Not great, but it's fine. Playable. You're playable. Ooh, definitely grabbing this one, though. Another Prismari Charm over Pursue the Past? This is actually tough. I don't think I want Prismari Charm number 2. Let's Pursue the Past lets you kind of gain life. Okay. Rebel Rouser over Spellbook Speaker? Yeah, probably. Better blocker. Muse's Encouragement number 2. Pursue the Past number 2. Diary of Dreams number 2. I don't think I want Diary of Dreams number 2. I think that'd be kind of weird. I want Pursue the Past number 2. Let's see. I have Sleight of Hand. This is a removal spell, technically. Kind of. Card draw. Kind of removal spell, which is classified as interactive spell. Card draw / removal. Probably gonna use that as card draw more often than not. Card draw. Card draw. This is technically card draw, and this is technically card draw as well. I guess I don't really need too much more card draw. I mean, you can't really ever go wrong with a lot of card draw, but I'm just kind of a fan of this card, so I'm just like leaning towards it. Also, it works well with some of our early game guys, so just cut this. I mean, I'm just gonna cut that. I don't want someone getting that. Lore Hold Charm, probably not gonna play it. You don't think I'm going to play it. Not going to play it. Yeah, we're playing the America deck. Rah! Caca! Red, white, and blue. Alright, I need to cut 8 cards. So, let's figure that out. I didn't get the artifact that adds mana of any color. That's the one thing I really like to have in this deck. Because it gains you life, and it also fixes your mana. I guess I do have Hydro Channeler at least, so that's something. Oh, we do have Sonar to make treasure tokens to help fix our mana as well, so I guess that's fine. Seize the spoils as well. Spellbook guy can go, I guess. He's fine, but he's not like anything super good. Maybe I'm not playing double Muse's Encouragement. I think I am playing double Brush Off, though. I wish I got Essence Scatters. We didn't draw any Essence Scatters. I didn't see a single one, I think. Could cut Landscape Painter. They're kind of mid. And I have some... Well, I have 3 2-drops or 4 2-drops, so I guess I don't... Prismari Charm's like a big maybe. This is a big maybe. These are non-negotiables, I would say. This Banishing Betrayal is kind of maybe. One of these is a maybe, I guess. Oh, well, I guess one Muse's Encouragement is a maybe. So if I cut like one of these, I cut one of these. Cut. Need to cut one more. 9 creatures. Not a lot of creatures, but this is the spells deck after all, so kind of the way it goes. I guess the Rebel Rouser, because I'm trying to be a little more tempo, but I guess I can't really be tempo if I don't have threats, so it's kind of, a little awkward. Yeah, let's run this, I guess. Oh, wait, I forgot about I got Colossus. I forgot about that. I want to play the Colossus. Maybe I cut 1 Brush Off, although I think 2 can be kind of insanely good. Could cut the Virtuoso. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I don't think I need it. 10, 15, and 5. So I have more red than blue and less white than anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white cards. I feel like I want 5 white sources. 6, 6, and 5. Should be okay. Not great. Okay. I'm going to go to the bathroom really fast, chat, and then we'll run this. You really like multicolor decks? I do love multicolor decks. What I actually do prefer in draft and limited format, I do actually prefer... I love sets when they have fun mechanics that are built around like 2-color pairings or 3-color or whatever. This one is all about 2-color pairings, and I like when the format encourages you to like build around the set, the 2 colors. But the thing is that this set really enables you to go outside of just 2-color pairings, which is ironic considering that's the whole theme of it, but it's just kind of the way this set plays out. Also, I think the way that people draft is really weird because a lot of people, because the set kind of, it doesn't necessarily encourage you. Well, it does kind of. There is a mechanic that rewards you for playing more than 2 colors. It's really hard to draft this set, I found, because people are, normally what happens is people identify like a 2-color pairing and they try to stick to it. So it's really easy to pick up the signs like, oh, the guy sitting like the people sitting to my right are probably playing these colors because I'm not seeing those specific color pairings getting passed. So, you know, I know this color pairing is going to be a little more open. In this set, I found that people just have embraced the 5-color good stuff deck. And so they are literally just taking anything. And so the signals that you get are just all over the place. And it's like really hard to draft when you're sitting with other people. So we're trying the bot draft. They just added the bot draft where the bots draft based off of like data. So they kind of like try to pick what they think people are picking. So like the bots take cards that, you know, based off player data of what people are taking highly. So I'm hoping that with quick draft, it kind of makes things a little more consistent. But as you can tell, like I still kind of ended up in 3-color anyway. So we'll see. The set doesn't have a lot of bombs. I would disagree. I think the set actually has a ton of bombs. Where it's like there are so many cards where it's like if you can't answer them, the person just kind of wins. Like Arc of Hunger, for example, is like very strong. You can still lose with it, but there's so many cards in the set that are just like you have to answer them or else you will lose. So what people do is they just play the bombs. They'll just like pick a card, just like, oh, it's a bomb in this color. And then they'll get a bomb in like completely other different color pairing. They're like, well, I'll just play this one too. And then it works. Because they're OP. Domain was fun because it encouraged the 4 to 5. Yeah. I think I wouldn't mind it so much if this set wasn't about, you know, specifically 2-color schools, you know? And then they just have... I think this set would be way better without Converge. I'm kind of sad that they put Converge in the set. Because it's like, hey, look, we have all these, like, which school do you belong to? Are you Silver Quill? Are you Prismari? Oh, by the way, what if you just joined all the schools at once? That's cool, too. Pick a 2-color bomb and then get Sundering Archaic to splash all the other colors. Yeah, exactly. Or if you get the, there's the 4-mana artifact in blue-red that makes all your lands add 2 of any one color to cast instants or sorceries. If you get that artifact... and you just play, you're just like, okay, cool. I just play all the colors of all the good spells. That artifact is so good. Oh yeah, and it draws you cards too. Insane. Foundation was like that, but it was because most of the cards were really weak, so games stalled until someone... I remember playing Foundations in Limited. Yeah, the Foundations would... the board state would stall so much in Foundations. But I mean, I guess that's fine, because it's meant to be like an intro to Magic set, so... I think it was fine because with the power level being lower because you have a lot more like new players playing, and introducing new players to bomb heavy sets is not fun because, you know, like when you have like really powerful bombs in a set and you're trying to get someone into the game, they're just going to lose to RNG more than anything at that point. Like whoever just happened to draft a really good card, and that doesn't feel fun. So yeah, it misses guild selection. Yeah, and Return to Ravnica was like my favorite set ever of all time. Because they printed the best card in all of Magic the Gathering, Sphinx's Revelation. My goat, my Oshi Sphinx's Revelation from Return to Ravnica. That was my favorite set. That is a stinky 4 copies of Sphinx's Revelation player. Most fun card I've ever played in this video game, or in this game. But my throat hurts. I'm going to go refill my water and run to the bathroom, and I'll be right back, and we'll run this draft. I couldn't get the max win in the box event, of course, but I kind of figured that would happen. But maybe we'll get a max win here. I need a max win. Okay, love you, be right back. Okay, I got a water, I got a Gatorade. Ready to hydrate. Alright, let's run it. Red, white, and blue deck. America. America, yeah. Oh yeah, reset my rank to gold. For being almost mythic, getting reset to gold. I love how I have all red cards. I do have flow state. Is this a throw if I keep this hand? I'm on the draw. Yeah, I am going to keep this hand. And just lean really, of course it's a white mana. I'm going to lean really heavily on flow state doing work and finding us red mana. Holy fuck, we need red mana. Thank God. Artistic Process would go crazy here, though. We're up against the black-green life gain deck, which is very scary, because it's very good. The black-green life gain deck is my favorite one in this set. It's so much fun to play. I think we just seize the spoils here. I might have to discard Colossus, honestly. Well, we're technically only 2 turns, because like if I keep Colossus, I can cast it in 2 turns, and then when they inevitably probably blow it up because it's a green-black deck, I can draw cards off it. I guess I'm discarding Brush Off? No, but I can hold up Brush Off next turn. Am I discarding Burst Lightning? There's a lot of 2-mana creatures in this deck that we're playing against that are really valuable targets for Burst Lightning. I do have Heated Argument, though. I can cast Heated Argument next turn if I need to, which I doubt I will need to. If I keep Brush Off, I'm going to have to use the treasure token to cast it for sure, most likely. Yeah, I think being on the play, I don't want to have the reactive counterspell anyway. So yeah, okay. That was a close debate, though. They are playing 4 mana and passing the turn, which means they probably have a grip full of removal spells or pump spells. So if I play Sonar out into this, he probably just gets exploded instantly then. So we might just have to slow roll Mr. Goblin Wizard over here. Or Sorcerer, sorry, my bad. I think. So I could pursue the past here. I could go pursue the past, discard this Plains, I think. Gain 2 life to basically offset that last attack turn. Okay. And we can pass with Burst Lightning up. Yeah, I don't think I play Sonar because I think Sonar just lets them use the removal that's stuck in their hand right here. Gobliner? I hardly even... What the fuck? Passing again. Okay, drew a second blue, which is good. So I could just jam Colossus this turn and then watch it get exploded, but I might just not. I could just Muse's Encouragement, try to block that baits out a removal spell, then jam Colossus next turn, which would save my treasure token for later. I think I'll just do that. Because even if, like, it sucks because it will give them value to whatever removal they're holding, but I will at least still get to Surveil too, and then that's one less removal spell for Colossus, hopefully. Luckily, they just have only just been attacking with this guy this whole time. Six mana, they're thinking of playing something pre-combat or post-combat. If they're smart, they'll attack first before playing something. Ah, so this is going to be probably the 3/3. Oh no, this guy. Okay, that's fine. We can kill that with Heated Argument on our turn. We didn't even kill it this turn, but I think if they attack here... Okay, perfect. Alright, so they're going to attack here. I do want Diary of Dreams. I don't necessarily need the land. I don't hate the land here, though. Nah. Alright, we'll go like this. Alright, we get to eat this for free, which is huge for us. We go to our turn. I can go Diary Dreams into Heated Arguments. Kill that guy. Might as well just exile a Plains to deal 2 extra damage. Attack for 3. This probably dies on their turn, but then I can Colossus on my turn. Alright, that was really good. It was lucky they played a precon blue. Oh, that guy's annoying. Well, he's probably going to get 1. No. He won't get 1. Okay, what's gonna suck is if they have a protection spell. Do we think they have a protection spell? A protection spell would be stinky. This might be like a Last Breath or something, though. Or a Barrag bombardment thingy. I want to kill this before they can untap and get a dude off of it. But the only thing that will suck is if this is a... What could this be? There is the +1/+0 and indestructible. There's the +2/+2. No, that one costs... No, +2/+4 I think costs 2. It could be a giant growth +3/+3. It could be the hexproof and give it a ward, which would really suck. I'm hoping this is just representing like a Last Breath or something. I'm just going to go for it. The question is, do I tap out for... So this is ward 2, so I need to pretty much tap out completely. Yeah, because I need to pay... Well, no, I can pay 3 and then 5. So do I play Sonar first then? Maybe I just play Sonar first. And if they have a way to protect this turn, it sucks, but then I can flash back Molten Moat later. I also have Burst Lightning too. It just means they'll have a token, which is kind of annoying, but let's do this for 1. Target this. Yes. Auto pay. Pay the ward 2. Yes. Hope they can't protect it. I think they can. Or they're going to blow up something on my side. Okay, nice. Not a protection spell. So it means it's probably a last breath, kill my token. Or a bitter triumph or something. They're thinking. They're thinking and thonking. Something is dying on our side of the field. Something is dying right now. I just don't know which. It was, in fact, the last breath. Which is totally fine. Because we already got value out of the token. We used it to kill their 2/3 before we used it to hit them in the face for 3. We surveilled 2 off of it. Okay. Killing Sonar. I'd rather they kill Sonar than our diary. So, not a huge deal. Arc of Hunger or Colossus this turn. I think just getting the Arc online is good, especially when they're tapped out with blue. I'd rather try to resolve the Arc. Perfect. We get the lands. We gain some life. We hit him in the face for 1 damage. Could pursue the pass this turn, but I don't think I really need to. I think we just pass. We'll just draw a card off Diary, EOT, and if they play a 2-drop or a 2 toughness guy, we'll Burst Lightning it. Might even just Burst Lightning them in the face for the victory. You know, who knows? Yeah, that's annoying. It's a good card. Alright. Draw a card. Ooh, okay, good card. That's a good one. Alright. Mill a card. A whale? Whale deployed. Play my Eastland and just pass the turn, honestly. Whale might get exploded here. If Whale gets exploded, what am I doing in response? I'm probably just killing the Pest Mascot before it gets going. Pest Mascot has the potential to get out of hand really fast. I wish it didn't tap 2 reds. Why did it do that? I have a handful of red cards, and the auto tapper was like, yeah, let's tap as many red lands as possible. I have no blue cards in hand, and it's like, yeah, let's only tap 1 blue instead of like everything else. The auto tapper logic is really strange sometimes. I feel like it's been worse lately than normal. I also feel like the shuffler's been worse lately than normal, but that's my tinfoil hat theory. That's my tinfoil hat talking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can Burst Lightning, Kicker, or I can Unsubtle Mockery. Both do 4 damage. This just does it cheaper. If they attack with both, then I don't think I block. Actually, I could block because if they go for Pump Spell, then I can just like Unsubtle Mockery something in return. It's gonna block here. Dun 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 dun. Barrage Barrage. Interesting. Do I care? because they're going to deal 3 damage, and then it'll go to 1 toughness, and then the 3. So they're just wanting the straight up trade. I don't really care. I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to kill this guy instead. And so this kind of requires... Well, I mean, yeah, this is like fine. You kill my guy, I kill 2 of your guys. Maybe draw first. Well, this way now I have, because now this modifies the cost of diary to just 2, so I can draw. It makes diary cheaper. I'm also pretty sure they don't really have anything they can do about this. Unless it's like exactly Witherbloom Charm, but even that doesn't save it. It has to be some sort of pump or protection for the pest mascot. There's nothing in green blue other than Witherbloom Charm that gains life at instant speed, so. Interesting. Sure. Save it with Fractalize is certainly interesting. Oh, and that also made it so that the this guy became 4 power because it checked for the other one. All right, well, that was a great draw. We're still fine. I'm not worried. Okay, good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't go Colossus plus Ajani's response. Kind of a bummer. Yeah, now they're out of cards. I can just like block here if they don't draw a life gain thing. I do want to hold up Brush Off, so I'm not going to play Colossus this turn. We're probably looking at Ajani's response, probably the Pest Mascot or the Sundering, whatever. And then Brush Off if they have like a removal spell or something, or just some sort of big threat. Nope, they are main phase surveilling, which means they probably drew nothing. Yeah, they probably drew a land. No attacks, really? All right, well, your loss. Gotta be careful I don't deck myself. Oh. Yippee! America, yeah. The good old card advantage victory. The good old red, white, and blue control deck. I don't like the way he's looking at me. What is that face? It's weird. What the fuck is this hand? I swear, man. I swear the shuffler is like busted because I've been getting I've done so many drafts in the last few days. I have gotten so many opening hands like this where it's just all one color. Like this hand is fucked. One blue, like literally one island makes this hand fine because then we can just play this. Or even one plains makes this fine because we can play this. I can't play like anything. This is so fucked. How does that keep happening, bro? Alright, let's put the burb away. Don't have the guy that mills the 1-drop 0/2. Please don't. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank Gorsh. That's fine. That guy's annoying, but not as annoying. I do wish I had one of these. That's a good card. Probably a mountain. No, they might. I think they're digging for. I think my boy over there is missing some red mana. This might get countered. Nope, I lied. They're missing a color. So in that case, with that knowledge, what do I want to do here? I don't have enough to go for Wild Idea plus Brush Off. I could just Heated Argument their guy and just kill it so he can't just keep drawing cards. That might just be the play. I think that's just the play, honestly. Alright, they found their mountain. I do have Brush Off if they have like a Heated Argument here. I think they're thinking of Heated Argument or Unsubtle Mockery. Tome Blast. Tome Blast. Do I care? Do I care? I have a bunch of cheap things in my hands, so it's not like I really need the abstract thing. If I protect it, I can double spell next turn. It feels kind of bad using a protection spell because I can flash it back next turn, so I guess whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Cat Erm. I think I should do this before Sinar gets exploded. What do I even want to get? What do I even need to get with Sinar? Artistic Process or Brush Off, maybe? I guess Brush Off. Second counterspell. Because it's going to be funny, because they'll know about this, so it'll change the way they have to play, because they have to play around the counterspell. And then they'll like do something to play around it, and then they'll never expect the second one. This is a problem, though. I don't have an answer for that right now. That's unfortunate. Cat Erm, that's bad. Can't believe they just jammed that thing out there. That's not what I wanted to see. I think this just dies if I play it this turn, so I'm not going to. I think I'm going to play this. Well, maybe let's go for Flow State. This is going to suck if they untap and play a 5-mana spell. This is really going to fucking suck, but I don't think I can draw anything that kills it with 2 mana. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. We might be in a pickle now. We might be in a pickle now. I think I just have to do this. Okay. First Lightning's not going to do it. Yeah, alright. Didn't expect them to just jam the horse. Because now they're going to be able to clone it. This card's really good. I wish I had this card. He just has another one. He's not even copying it. He just has another one. What the fuck? Alright, well, we are certainly in a bad way all of a sudden. That's crazy, dude. So now if he casts a 5-mana spell next turn, he's going to have 4 horses. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. What do I even do now? Jesus Christmas. What do we do? I don't think I can beat that. That's disgusting. Okay, I need to go digging for literally anything besides what these are. That's tough. I'm 1 mana shy of being able to kick Burst Lightning. This sucks. Because if I could kicker Burst Lightning, we could kill one of them, at least. But next turn they get to do this. They're gonna make a bajillion horses. We can just have to run out this as a chump blocker. Oh, and it eats one of my things. That sucks. I think I just need the chump blocker, though. Well, on their turn, I can Burst Lightning just to get the treasure plus pump Molten Core Maestro to block one. This is not good, though. This is not bueno. Insane draw from my opponent, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. I fear we are behind the 8-ball, as the saying goes. So I can eat one of the tokens this game, or this turn. So I can block here, I can block here, I can chump block here, which I think I have to do, unfortunately. Because I can't afford to take 10 damage this turn. Yeah. 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 Well, okay. I could actually kill the other token. Oh my god, they have Ward 1. Okay. Well. Well. Ow. Yeah, I'm in danger. Let's see, they can flash back. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead next turn, I think, because they just flash back Tome, and then all of a sudden there's 3 more horses on the battlefield. I think we're just dead. I don't think there's anything we could do. I needed to draw, like, Unsubtle Mockery this turn or something. Holy shit. I think I'm just dead. I legitimately don't think there's an out here. I just don't see an out. Okay, to Johnny's response, one of them. I'm gonna take 5 in the air and go to 4. I can block one. I can block another. And if I kill one right now, but then there's gonna be 2 more regardless next turn. So there'll be 3, 6, 5. I'm just dead. Oh my god, I'm just dead. Horse multiplication for the win, I guess. Jesus. I wish I had that card in my deck. That would go crazy. That's a really good win condition for this deck. This fuck-ass video game, man. This shuffler is so broken, I'm telling you. Look, it's... My tinfoil hat wants to say that it's rigged. Look, and then I draw a green card. I mean a blue card. I'm colorblind. Are you kidding me?
My opening statement will always pay attention.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't have an answer for that. God damn it. Oh my god. Alright, well. That's a GG, I think. I do believe this is a GG. Can I please draw a mana? A blue. I don't even know what I can draw. I'm just gonna blink that. I don't even know what I can draw here. I guess Burst Lightning or Unsubtle Mockery, but that doesn't get it done. Okay, I mean... I just have to play this and hope it doesn't die so that I have 5 mana next turn, but I think that's unlikely. Man. I hate 3 mana planeswalkers. Can we stop making 3 mana planeswalkers? They are so broken. Why is he only mono black too? Why is he not like black white for the color cost? Insane. Yup. That's pretty good. Because now they're out of reach of this card. So I think the only thing I can do is cast this and I just have to tank this. Take a kajillion damage.
Always pay attention.
Fuck you, Ralzeric. Okay, so the good news is I can double spell this turn. I can Heated Argument something. So I can go like Artistic Process, make a 3/3 with haste. Hopefully kill Ralzeric, but I don't think that's going to happen. He might have like an Ajani's response or something, but... so we go Artistic Process, because this adds it equal to the... Oh, it's equal to its power. I thought it was equal to... Oh, I can't double spell this turn. Fuck. Yeah, Liliana was really busted. So now I have to decide if I'm doing Heated Argument, killing probably this guy, attacking Ral for 4, but then I just die on the crackback. So I can only attack him for 3. That's not great. Frick my Chungus life. Alright, well... I'm fairly certain they have like an Ajani's response. Which means that... I don't think I can actually attack with my Molten Core Maestro, because... it just gets exploded. Then I'm just chump blocking it with the next turn. Oh my god. I'm like 99.9% sure they've got an Ajani's response or Last Breath. Alright, I'm just going one attacker. Yep. Okay. called it. Ew. Chat, are we cooked?
Opportunities are everywhere.
Flip 5 coins. Target opponent skips their next X turns, where X is number of coins that came up heads. Jesus. Holy guacamole. Uh-huh. Yep. Double strike. Yep. Back for $1 billion. Yep. Only block 1. Please don't have +2/+2. That's not gonna get it done. I can kill 1 creature. But I don't have enough blockers. Man. I can make a body and kill a thing, but we'll see if my opponent is greedy, because oh no, I can't, because I don't have enough mana. Never mind, I'm stupid. I don't have enough mana. I mean, this game is over. I can't even kill a dude. Rip. Alright, well. Fuck my Chungus life. Yeah. Shuffler-san is so mean. I get a hand of all 1 color of land again. I'm just gonna stop playing this video game because I'm pretty sure the shuffler is broken right now. Thank God. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's makes my choice easy. Okay, play that. Probably seize the spoils next turn, discard a mountain. No blocks. Mardu. Red, white, black. Interesting. That's kind of scary. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can do something about it next turn, but I think it'll be too late by then, I fear. Why? What is it with my opponents just having double of everything today? Holy shit. Well, I have to kill one so that they can't just like double double seething song next turn. It's Exile Mountain. Alright. I might have to chump block with this guy this turn. We'll see. Because I don't have any more removal. I do have a way to dig for removal. That's not good. Oh, now I am going to block. I doubt they can kill it. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so am I just holding up Muse's Encouragement, or am I going Flow State? I think Flow State... Yeah. Ajani's response? Yeah. Unfortunately, it tapped my white mana, and I didn't think about that. Fuck my life. Oh my god. I can't kill the Scolding Administrator, at least, with the Burst Lightning. this turn. And then if we're lucky, maybe we can get the... the Fire Singer later. Alright, well, we'll just go like this. Kill this before it starts growing. I am going to attack here. We're just kind of damage racing. It's fine. Not mad about that at the moment. I might be mad about it in a little bit. I'm not mad right now. Not going to block. Burb does not do anything for us. Wild Idea is too expensive this turn. Well, technically not, because I can Sonar. Make a token, and then I have a Johnny's response available, which probably has to be used on the Sloth now instead of the Fire Singer. Could also just Muse's Encouragement plus a Johnny's response on their turn. I think that's also fine. I think I'm just going to go for that play. Might see them. That also demands an answer. They don't have any way to proc it right now, at least. Oh, no, they do. They have Startled Sloth. Fuck. Does that mean I just have Johnny's response to Startled Relic Sloth before it gets going then, so that they don't activate this? Actually, is that really a big deal? How big of a deal is that? They can't even do it this turn. I might be able to just draw something to, like, kill it next turn. I think it's fine. We'll be able to Surveil 2 off Muse's Encouragement. Ah, they aren't sending in the Fire Singer. Damn. I was hoping they would send the Fire Singer in so that I could, whatchamacallit? Kill it. So now the question is, do I want to do what I was originally going to do? It was just Muse's Encouragement. And then I guess I could throw the Muse's Encouragement in front of the Banemaker. And just get rid of this frog. Because I already used my Burst Lightning. And that was my only cheap answer to the frog. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. Let's go Muse's Encouragement. Flash in a 3/3. Deal 3 damage. Sure, that doesn't do anything. Colossus. Colossus. Pursue the Past. Do I want Pursue the Past over Colossus? I think I want both of these, because the Colossus gains its life and drains them. So yeah, I'm going to do this. Wait, so is there a world in which I can kill them next turn, actually? So now I do this. I kill this, so that they can't gain 4 life. This deals 1. I can hit them to 4 next turn with my bird, and then Colossus comes in and pings them down to 1 life. And then they're just 1 trigger of this guy away from death. Yeah? I was going to trade the bird for the frog, but now I don't think I'm going to. I can also just Wild Idea. Do I have any 1-drop things left? I don't think I do. Yeah, because we already cast Sleight of Hand. Damn it. If I had 1 more 1-mana card in my deck. Wait, no, actually I can go get a 2-mana because I can trigger a Sonar. Wait, I can literally win this turn. Because we go get... I mean, we can even just get this off the top of the library. It might be the only 2-mana thing, yeah. Or I guess I could get Molten Note, too. Molten Note deals 2 damage. You kill the frog. Eh, it's whatever. Literally take the card that we know is on the top. Take 2. Pings them for 1. Okay, nice. GG. Okay. We found the line. I honestly thought we might be cooked for a little. But we got there. That little 1/3 pinger does work, man. Holy cow. I think that ping creature did 16 damage that game. No, 17 damage that game. No, 16. Because I hit them for one time. Yeah, I think I did 16 damage that game with that card for that creature. That's crazy. Yep, this is keepable. I'm missing blue, but I do have playable red and white spells. I always think, oh, it's only 1 damage. It's not that bad until it's on the 13th trigger, yeah. Well, and the fact that it also pings for 3 sometimes is crazy. Because it can hit for 3. Please don't kill my Molten Core, Maestro. Oh, nice. They don't have any way to kill it. Yippee! I'm gonna be greedy. Oh, am I gonna be greedy? I mean, the only way I get punished is if they have, like, red mana into Burst Lightning or something. There's no need to pump up the jam on the Molten Core Maestro this turn, so I'm just gonna run the bird out. And apparently into an Essence Scatter. Sure. The bird kind of sucks anyway. We don't even like the bird. Yeah, because literally any black removal spell kills the Maestro, even if it's a 3. 3 power, 3 toughness, it doesn't matter. It's just dead to any black removal spell. Oh, well, that's not bad. It's not dead. I don't hate that. Okay, seize the spoils this turn. Am I discarding Pursue the Past or a Plains? I guess I'm discarding a Plains since I drew another Plains. Normally I would just discard the flashback card, but I think I can be kind of silly. That is decent. I'm gonna just run that out this turn. Get this little guy going. Slide a hand next turn, or Pursue the Past, or Burst Lightning. They've slept this guy for like 4 more turns, but it's just going to keep growing. So they are going to have to actually spend a real removal spell on it eventually. Brush off over the Hydro Channeler. Ooh. Hydro Channeler is really good for ramping us. Brush off is like okay, but I can't use it to counter creatures with only the 1 blue mana right now, but I can use it to counter like any non-creature spells. I think I'd rather just have the counter spell, just even if it's a little bit narrow at the moment. Just attack like that. I could Pursue the Past this turn. No. I just hold on to it. Let's see. Okay, bro. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think I need to dig for a land, actually. Gonna discard one of these. Oh, none of those are helpful. Cool. No. They saw me discard a counterspell and they went, oh, cool, coast is clear. Got him. What is this? Holding up 1 blue. What it is? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, well. Ouchies. I think I'm just gonna discard Burst Lightning here. I could discard the Abstract Mage, actually, because I imagine that... Oh, okay, or they just have Spell Pierce. Sure. Never mind. Okay, that's pretty good. Jesus. Yeah, well, I can kill that. I can kill that. Uno burst of lightning-o. Well, I guess I play mage next turn. It probably dies, but whatever. Yeah, the colony. That's a really good card that I'm terrified of running into a counterspell. So I'm going to lead off with this. Okay. No Essence Scatter, no Brush Off because there would have been a pause. So Coast should be clear in theory, I think. In theory, I think. And just slam this thing. They are probably playing the one colorless black-green removal spell, though, that hits artifacts. And if that's the case, then this thing will die, which sucks. But if they're not... maybe we can get a little silly with it. Alright, my opponent's deck is actually pretty good. I do like the blue-green deck. I do think the blue-green fractal deck is very good. That sweeper was nasty, though. Shit. You got so much value off the sweeper. Ow! Rude. Cat Erm. I don't need to kill this turn because it's only 4 damage and I'm at 22 health, so. Blue land. Frick, my Chungus life. I wanted that. No! My card advantage! I wanted to draw that. No. I was hoping to just hit a land. Oh well. What? How? Dude. Can my opponents stop having one of the only 2 planeswalkers in the fucking set? Bro. There's only 2 of them motherfuckers in the set. And both opponents have had them. What is going on, man? Can this hit? None of my stuff hits planeswalkers, dude. None of my shit hits planeswalkers. I am perturbed. Okay. Flow state into hopefully a land. Land. Oh, nope. Wrong land. Sonar. I don't even know if it's worth taking Sonar, because I think they probably just have removal, and creatures are just going to get exploded. Plus, they can also tick down the Professor and destroy Sonar. So I don't even know if I want Sonar. Like, literally, lands might actually be better than a creature. Like, Sonar is not necessary for winning the game with our stuff. I think literally the only thing that I have that could hit the Planeswalker is Burst Lightning, and it's in the bin. So maybe I was supposed to take Sonar to try to like clear room for Colossus to come down. I don't know, man. I gotta play this turn, so I might as well play this for 4 and kill the bigger guy. And then that way it goes to my graveyard and I can flash it back. Hopefully we just need the Arc to like... Well, I can't race the gain 3 life every turn though. Fuck, man. This is rough. How do my opponents keep having fucking Planeswalkers? Where's my Planeswalkers? Hi, Kippy. Oh, thank God they didn't tick up. Glad they didn't tick up on it. So what do I need now? I need my thing that either makes a hasty token or like a hasty token would be pretty good here. We're just gonna go for Colossus, and if it dies, then we'll just draw cards off of it. Are you getting fucking countered? No way. No way. I hate my life. Counter spells are so good in this format, man. Holy cow.
Some lessons are painful.
Hasty Bird. Ooh, okay. Do I wipe the board? Or do I just make a hasty bird and go for the face? Could go for the face. Could go for the professor, but I think trying to kill the professor is debatable here. Because I have a grip full of removal, so I don't think I need to kill the creatures on board. So make a token. Please don't have more counterspells. Thank you. It just gets removed. Let's go in face here. It's gonna die. Sure. Oh, that's my upkeep. Your upkeep. Yeah, dang. Where's the planeswalker that lets me cast lightning bolt? Yep. Surveilling on upkeep. Okay. A whale? Does the whale do anything here? Does the whale do anything? The whale might force them to tick down on their planeswalker. I think I have to take the whale. Yeah. Let's see if they tick down again. No, because they just drew 2 cards. They'll probably tick up now then. Yeah.
It'll only sting for a moment.
Okay. Whale. Yeah. Okay. They have every response. Their deck is really good. This is a good deck. But I mean, they're also like, I think we would have won the game already had it not been for them having a planeswalker though. So it's also just kind of like just raw power levels carrying their game, to be fair. Raw power level. Yep, they're going for the tick down. Yep, nothing can do about that, so that's fine. But that keeps him from gaining 3 life this turn at least. And then I can try to go like this and exile. I mean, it doesn't matter, but... Oh, nice. I forgot I get an extra ping off of that thing, too. Sick. Let's go. Okay. Is this a May ability? Put one of them in your hand. This isn't even a May. So it's weird. If they have an X spell, they actually are forced to draw a card, which would be funny. Okay. Ping him for another one there. Probably just kill the mana worm. That zaps him for 2. It didn't let me... I hate the auto tapper. Auto tapper's broken these days. I don't know what's going on with that. Didn't leave him up my Ajani's response. Man. You know, if I was a really good player, I would have a mental checklist of how much removal I have left in the deck. But, ooh. Cat Erm. Okay, so here's the debate I'm having. I have 4 cards in my library. They have 4 cards in my library. I could mill these 2 to try to dig for actual relevance. But wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So these are the last 2 lands, which means that there's 2 more spells. Oh, I can actually just see them. Never mind. Teehee. Then we just simply leave them on top, I suppose. And we're just... Because I can just, like, play the lands out of my graveyard every turn. Yeah. Oh, no, but I need them to deck themselves before. This is tricky. This is tough. This is tough. Please bin that, because then the plan of... Oh, no, they kept it on top. Fuck. The plan of them decking themselves becomes more alive. Sure.
You're dismissed.
I hope that they don't play a bigger threat. If they play a bigger threat after this, we might be cooked. But I think this is better than waiting to see. Okay, thank God. Yeah. Because now at this rate, that 1/4 can't kill me before they run out of cards. As long as there's no other big threats coming up. They can't kill me before they run out of cards. I can't kill them by life drain now. This is going to be really close. Yep. I can't kill them with life. They've gained too much life. They have 1 card left in their library. Yep. Please don't be a gigantic creature. Oh, that's a cute little guy. Look at him, head empty, no thoughts. Little guy. Yep. I go to 6. Yep. And look, I even found a blocker. Yep. I mean, there's no reason to surveil. It's your last card. You have Uno Mas card. I think we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got him. I mean, yeah, sure. Good game.
Is merciful.
Can they deal a bajillion damage out of nowhere? No, they cannot. We did it. Yippee! I win! Pass the turn. GG. What a redonkulous game that was. Nice. So for anyone who's confused, if you have to draw a card when you have no cards left in your deck, then you just lose on the spot. So they ran out of cards. I also have no cards, but I would only lose on my next turn when I have to draw if it went back to me. But they ran out of cards first, so we basically played it so that they ran out of cards precisely 1 turn before us. Perfect. Insane that you survived that long. Yeah, that was like pretty stressful. But that's what I was saying. Like there are some of the artifacts, actually I think all of the artifacts that are in this set are so broken. You have to have an answer to like the arc, the loom or whatever. There's the cauldron in black green. That thing is insane. Like you have to have a response or else you can't win. It's kind of busted. I need a red or a blue mana here, of which you are neither. I'll just burn this right now. That's horrible. They're playing blue. Well, I'm not taking the bird, so it's like, do I want the Molten Core Maestro or do I want the Sonar? Sonar will fix my mana, but then it's just getting me towards Abstract Paint Mage, which isn't terribly exciting. The Molten Core is more of a threat. They're playing blue, which means they're probably blue-green, but they might be blue-red. So this dies against blue-red really fast. This does not, so this would have more chance of living if it's blue-red on, or blue-green. Oh, well, it's gonna die, though. Alright. Burst Lightning or... Wait, hopefully it's an Abrade. It's an Abrade! Perfect. Okay, so Abrade says destroy target artifact, which this is, and this is our win condition, so... Them killing that with the Abrade is good, because the odds of them having a second Abrade are low. Oh my god. We just slam this while they're tapped out. Let's go. Oh, did the stream die? Please don't have another Abrade. I think Abrade is the only card in the blue-red deck that can kill this. And it's an uncommon. And they're taken pretty highly, because 3 damage for 2 mana at instant speed is really valuable in this set. I'm going to hope that that was their only Abrade. I guess the only problem is they might have the card that... They might have the card that gets the, like, what's like the Wisdom of the Ages or whatever, where they can get every card back. But hopefully they don't have that. Okay. So I have a Johnny's response for this Tackle Artist. And like low key, I'm not even gonna wait for them to, because they're playing blue-red. They might have a counterspell. I'm just gonna full main phase tap out against that guy, because one trigger and that thing gets a little too big for me to easily remove with my hand, so might as well just kill it now. It does kind of open the door for them to do whatever they want this turn, but I think it's better than letting that guy stay around and get bigger. I also don't have any counter magic anyway, so I don't have my 2 counter spells, so it's probably fine. Sonar is fine. I can even kill Sonar on my turn, which might be worth doing, just so he can't use the... Especially if he's going to tap out, yeah. Alright. Alright. We will kill Sonar, so they just can't go fetch something relevant. Oh, fuck, but I want to play this. No! It's my other win condition. Frick. I need... If I had 1 more red mana. Stream died? No. Alright. Oh. Alright. Things are bad if they're playing Wisdom of the Ages. Which I swear to God they always have it. This guy is so good. This will speed up the clock if he doesn't die. But, you know, red-blue also plays a bajillion removal spells, so the odds that this dies are really high. So, with that in mind, I think it's still better to kill this guy before he can go get something really dangerous. Sorry, Thunderdrum Soloist. Man, that was an unlucky mill. Not being able to do both of those was sad. Let's see what they have. Use Seeker into stock up. gross. That's a good hand. Yeah, because I just don't want them going and fetching Wisdom of the Ages and then getting an abstract, or I mean, what was it called back? Oh, well, that's cool. Can't play that. Okay, what do I do this turn? I could pursue the pass, discard the lands, but then if I don't draw a land, then I get hit for like 5 next turn and go to 10. Well, I am at 12 though with this. I could just play this. And then pass. I think... Man, this is so awkward because I kind of need this mountain. I guess I don't really need the abstract paint mage. I guess I'm kind of like chilling on mana. I don't really need it. Okay. Hydro Channeler. I'll probably play it next turn. I think we're looking to flash in Muse's Encouragement. Either block the Spellbook Seeker, or maybe just kill the Muse Seeker if it's coming in. Oh, that's bad. That's going to make things tough. You're going to have to kill that at some point. That's also bad. Okay. I'm in danger. Okay. Well, this is still coming in regardless. Oh, hey. Okay. That's an answer for kind of nothing. Well, I can kill the whale, or I can kill the soloist. I'm not really sure which one is the bigger threat right now. I'm going to kill this Muse Seeker, and then if my guy doesn't die, I can kill the bird. I can trade the bird for it next turn as well. Oh, hey, my own whale. That works. That also works. Do I want to play Hydro Channeler? I don't think I need Hydro Channeler now. Yeah, I think I'm going to discard Hydro Channeler here. No attacks. I'm getting so many Slack pings. I hate being live and just getting a bajillion Slack pings. Yep, that's bad. Okay, well, we're just dead. All right, well, that was certainly a play. You got it. Man. My opponents just had the nuts. I feel like this was a really good deck, too. But that's just kind of how this format goes. You just kind of miss a beat and you just get run over. It's so tempo based. Kind of crazy. CH, thank you for the 5 gifted membies. What the heck? Well, only 3 wins. Only 3 wins. A bummer. This set is so hard. I think this set is hard because it just feels like it's kind of RNG, I feel like. It's still 3 wins. It is still 3 wins. I have never had this much trouble in a limited set before. This set has been kicking my ass, dude. Do 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 do. All right, gang. Well, we tried. We tried our best. Couldn't quite get there. Strixhaven seems very who can destroy counter the most before they. It pretty much is. It's really a removal heavy set, and then so it ends up being also very like tempo heavy set. So it literally is. It's like who has the answer to the other person's thing, and then can weather the other person's removal and then slam their relevant thing. Yeah, how it goes. It's how it goes. It's a fun set though. It's just very hard. I think it's a fun set, but it's hard to be consistent in, is what I would say. Because like other sets, you know, if you're good at drafting, you can like consistently win and like have a above 50% win rate. This set, I'm really struggling to have an over 50% win rate. It's pretty hard. I don't know if that's a reflection on my skill level or if that's a just a reflection of how hard the set is. I don't know. But anyway, when did you start playing MTG? I started playing Magic. I think I first got into Magic like over 10 years ago. Maybe like 10 to 12 years ago, I feel like. Something like that. Been playing it for a little while. Yeah, strategy seems fun when you get the right read counter. It is, it is. Starting revised. Holy cow, that's way before me. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Wait, I think it's Shu's birthday stream tomorrow. I don't want to like stream over Shu's birthday stream, so might not see you guys tomorrow. Maybe you will, but maybe not. But if you guys are new and you had fun, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button. Did stream die again? Why am my stream dying so much? Why is the stream dying, but I'm not seeing that reported in... The weird thing is that I'm not seeing it reported in OBS, so I think it's a YouTube side thing. Might be on YouTube's end. I didn't leave the DVR on by accident, did I? No, DVR's off. This stream health is good. Weird. Weird. I think it's on YouTube's end. But I'm getting out of here, gang. Appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Wish I could have gotten some more wins for y'all, but them's the beats. My opponents simply drew better today, and that's the way it goes in this video game, or in this game. But it was fun. I will see you guys next time. I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Catch you on the flip-flop. Thanks for hanging. See you guys. Don't forget to hit the old thumbs up button on the stream. Gaslight the algorithm. Brainwash the algorithm into thinking this is a great stream. And I will catch you guys later. Maybe tomorrow, but maybe not. If not tomorrow, then certainly on the weekend, okay? All right. Okay, love you, bye. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Guten Nacht.